ringside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. He's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Iron's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Nice block by Iron. What an impactful left hand by Iron. Scored well up top. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
A well-timed hook by Iron. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Iron's inability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament, and you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
You got that? Okay, now let's go.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Get in there. Let's go.
This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Headshot lands, was a hook. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Good.
Iron's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Now he ties up there. Iron's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. You're in control of this.
Iron's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good shot there with that left.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that. Still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out.
A rocking shot by Iron.
Uppercut.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Head body. You're doing great.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Blocks away that headshot.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now.
Nice work.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Ten seconds to go in this third round.
Back to the body.
And that's the end of round 3.
I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now, don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now, listen, you need to keep moving out there. As soon as you...
Iron's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
You need to block
engages in the clinch. Iron's giving me a sense that he really doesn't want to have the fight the way it was. He was stunned earlier, and now just so much more defense we're seeing out of him.
Well, right now, what I think he has to do is try to get an Oscar. Get that award that those great actors get, and not show that he's defensive right now. Because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through round number 4.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Nice work. Double him up.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Ten seconds to go in the 4th. Scored well with the left downstairs. This round comes to an end.
Good job.
A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
He missed with that headshot. Well, he goes to the gut with the right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Relax.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Targeting a left hand to the body. Wow, what an uppercut.
Use the jab.
And he just holds on there. Good counter punch by Iron. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
You are looking good, real good out there. Look at him, he's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up on your punches and keep that lead firing, all right? Nice work.
The start of the 6th round.
You got this one. You got this one. You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
Iron's showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
More punches.
That's a massive left hand by Iron. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you could do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Able to dismiss that body shot. Iron's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Wow! Down he goes. He went down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Iron's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Focus, relax.
At the halfway point of round 7. Crashes home with the uppercut.
Uppercut.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Oh, and there you go. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That right hand serving him well. Iron's defense is paying off now. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And we come to the end of the round.
Jab and move. Jab and move. Okay. Relax. Relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
Now what did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now you're throwing your punches, but your hands are down.
There you go.
You good? Okay, now focus. Now focus. Now come on.
Start of round number 8. Iron's up on Teddy's scorecard. He's just been the more effective guy.
Yeah, he has, Joe. And for those young people out there watching that want to be fighters or whatever you do, you know, this is a little bit of Exhibit A proof that you can be aggressive in a state of mind. You know, aggression doesn't always have to be physical, where you're coming forward, you know, you're seek and destroy missile. It could be just controlling a guy in other ways, stepping back, making him do what you want to do. And he's making him do what he wants him to do.
He just missed that shot up top. Iron's trying to steady himself in this round. He did not see that hook coming at all. Didn't cover up, just took it all. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him.
You're not focusing. You got nice.
The halfway point of round number 8.
You're not focused. Pace yourself. That's it. That's it. 1, 2.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Hey, you got to get some of that too. Now,
Good
come on,
flush shot upstairs.
Uppercut.
How about that left hand? Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
One punch.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Final 10 seconds. Accurate counter punch by Iron. Clean and crisp. That is the way to describe the punching we've seen out of him tonight. Not much left in this fight. Teddy, not much doubt as to who's controlling it.
No, a triangle is better than a square. Why? More sides. And he has shown me a lot of sides. Given angles, counter punching, working inside, working outside. That's why he's the man.
There you go.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the metal of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
He's got half of the equation figured out. He's throwing a lot of punches, but the more important half of the equation, he's way off the mark.
Yeah, well, you know, you should talk to a golf pro. You know, if you want to hit a golf ball, you want to hit it straight, you wouldn't stand crooked, would you? I mean, your feet would have to stand where you could hit the ball where your feet are pointing. That's the problem. His feet are crooked. They're pointing the wrong way, and his punches are going the wrong way.
Keep moving.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
One punch with the body again.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
Punch.
Well, Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Iron's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And the round comes to an end. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Keep him away from me, all right? I need you to keep...
Iron's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Scores up top with a left. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Pace yourself.
Oh, what a whiff by Iron. Iron's hit by a big left hand. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Use the jab.
A flush hook scores well for him. Last 10 seconds. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Don't worry now, I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay?
Here you go.
All right, bang the head and the body. Upstairs, upstairs, downstairs. Over and over again. Upstairs, downstairs.
Championship rounds are here. He's up big. Iron's only really concerned with making sure he doesn't get hit by a lucky punch.
Well, exactly, Joe. It's the end of the night. The bartender just called last call. All he has to do is find his keys and go home.
Well off the mark by Iron.
Finish with the hook.
A little head hunting with the right. And he nails him with a headshot. Well done by Iron. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Body shots.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Iron's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Keep moving.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. 10 clicks of the talk. Hard to see a way in which this fight changes. I mean, he's been outworked. That round just proved it again. He's been outworked consistently all night long.
Well, look, you want to stay with the fundamentals. You don't want to get away from that. You want to use a jab. You want to bring your feet. You know, you want to get into certain ranges. But at this point, you have to find a way to land a big punch. You have to emphasize that to your fighter. It is desperation time. You have to go after him.
What you doing? You're winning this one. Now don't get sloppy, okay? Just keep boxing smart. Good job. Nice round, baby. That was good. Now keep that up and we got him in this one.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Iron's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Nice block by Iron.
Get in there. Let's go.
Accurate with a straight left. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Iron's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Keep moving. Keep working the body.
Great movement to get away from those punches.
Come on, come on.
Final minute of the final round.
Uppercut.
Good block there by Iron.
He's tired. He's tired.
Iron swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring. So a unanimous decision win by Iron. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.